Good morning guys and welcome to my channel. If you've been here before, welcome back! Today is going to be a read-along vlog. I'm reading Queen of Air and Darkness by Cassandra Clare. It's the last installment of the Dark Artifices trilogy, which is a part of the entire Shadowhunter Chronicles. And yeah, so if you haven't read the series, if you haven't read this book, I advise not watching this video. But if you have, please read along with me. Without further ado, let's get into the reading vlog. Guys, it's happening. I just received a package and I'm so excited. It's supposed to be the Queen of Air and Darkness, so I'm just gonna hope, you know? Okay, but we're gonna open it now. It's so pretty. Okay, are you ready? Oh my gosh! It's here! Oh, it's so pretty. Oh my gosh. Oh, yo, look at this. That is so cool. Oh, wow. I am so freaking excited to read this book because I finished reading the last one, or the previous one, over the summer, and I pre-ordered this, so it's here on its release date. Today's December 4th, and I got it, and it's so nice and beautiful. I'm so happy. There's absolutely no room on my bookshelf, so it's just gonna live like this for now. I mean, it looks good like that, but I'm gonna have to fix that. But oh my gosh, I'm so excited to read her. She's so pretty. She looks so good. Oh, I'm so excited. The thing is though, it is Tuesday of Hell Week. I have 2 huge assignments due tomorrow and 2 more huge assignments due Thursday. And then 4 more big assignments, medium assignments in comparison to the ones due this week, due next week. So I'll be able to start reading it on Wednesday of next week. And there she is! How freaking exciting! Hi. Good morning guys, welcome to my channel. If you've been here before, welcome back. This video is going to be a reading vlog? What are these called? A reading vlog, and it'll be a spoilery reading vlog. So I'm going to be talking about my thoughts like as we go, because I remember last time I filmed a book talk for a Cassandra Clare series, which was The Lord of Shadows, which I will link below, and if I remember to do the cards, I'll put it on this side. No, it's this side. I'll put it up here. Oh, I remember the last time I tried to film a reading vlog, or a book talk, I couldn't remember exactly, and I had to do a lot of rereading anyway. Sorry, I'm just trying to, okay. I had to do a lot of rereading anyway, and I just would rather talk about it like this and then do a big, at the end discussion. So I feel like this is going to be a long video, but hopefully not. But also I highly enjoy reading vlogs and I like watching them even if I've never read the book before. However, this one is a spoilery one, so please, if you haven't read the book, don't spoil yourself. And if you do spoil yourself, don't get mad at me, because here's your fair warning. This is a spoilery reading vlog. And we're going to be talking about what I think about everything. So once I finish all of my schoolwork, which will be in 1 week-ish, I will start reading this and get back to the vlog. Oh, there she is. I'm so excited. Oh, so excited. Yeah, so that'll be fun, and I'm excited to finally read this book. It's literally so pretty. I can't get over it. But anyway, yeah, so we'll just read that together, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. So, yeah. Okay, I only have probably a few minutes because because my camera's dying, but it is December 15th. I was gonna start reading yesterday because yesterday was my first official day of having nothing left to do, but I didn't start Queen of Air and Darkness until today, and it is December 15th, a Saturday. I am already almost 150 pages in, so I'm doing really well, you know. I have already cried a lot, so we'll just really see how this goes, I guess. But since this is a spoilery reading vlog, I just kind of wanted to talk about everything that's happened up to page like 146. First of all, Livy's funeral was the whole thing that was done with like the grief that everyone is feeling with Livy's death was just incredible. And I felt all the things, you know. So it was really well done, and I felt like things were going to start happening as soon as like all that was done, and I was right. Just as soon as the funeral was over, we got into the action. But for the first like 4 or 5 chapters, we dealt with that, and I thought that was really nice. Of course, it wasn't like just that. There was also like what's going on and stuff, but you understand. Yeah, it was just incredible the way that it was done, and I really appreciated the way that it was. Hello? And then there's, so Karen, Christina, and Mark, if you watched my last book talk for Lord of Shadows, which is linked below probably, unless I forget to do it, which is completely possible. If you watch that, you know that I'm living for their love triangle, and I just want them to be a trio forever, like, as you know. And I'm really sad that everybody's mad at everybody, but I'm glad that it's being talked about, you know. And then Mark and Christina actually just got back from the beach where they had some fun with each other, but they didn't. It was a lot, and now they're fighting, you know. So it's funny that I'm still trying to be vague about it. I don't know how to do a spoilery reading vlog. It's really exciting about that because I'm having a good time with that story. Freaking, what is his face? Horace Dearborn. He is the worst, and now he's the freaking, what's his name? I almost said instigator. That's not right. Inquisitor. He's the Inquisitor, and that is just horrible because isn't he, I mean, yes, he is Zara's dad, and Zara is the spawn of Satan, so obviously he is Satan himself. So it's just not going well for them in that respect. It really, really sucks that Robert Lightwood is dead because, like, Alec is crushed. Also, I'm so glad that they're finally talking about the fact that all the warlocks are getting sick. I was getting annoyed that nobody was concerned about that. I'm glad that it's been brought up, at least, and I'm not the only one who noticed it. I mean, clearly I wasn't the only one who noticed it, but you know what I mean. I guess we can talk about Emma and Julian for just a second, and then I gotta go. Oh my gosh, I left water on the stove boiling. It's not even boiling yet. Well, anyway, Emma and Julian. Julian freaking went to Magnus Bane, who is sick as heck, but went to him anyway. Had his emotions removed. Well, I don't really know exactly what happened, but basically it was like a reverse love spell as far as I understand. And like now it's messing with all of his other emotions too, and that's why he's being all creepy and stuff. Yeah, so that's crazy. And freaking Emma is being torn apart by all of this. I would be too. I'd be shaken if that was happening to me. Now Emma and Julian are in Fairy. They're going on the Inquisitor's like suicide mission to try and get the Black Volume of the Dead from Annabelle and kill her in order that the Inquisitor won't reveal their secret. You know, their secret parabatai love, except now it's freaking gone. Well, not for Emma, but it's gone for Julian because he had his emotions removed, but it's fine, you know, completely fine. But yeah, that's where I am now, page 146. It's going well. I'm having a good time. I've already cried a lot. My roommate's very concerned about me, but it's okay. I'm having a good time. 146 out of 180. No, not 180. I'd be almost done. 146 out of 880. 880 pages. That's ridiculous, but here we are reading it anyway. And I've done good. I only started it at like noon, maybe 11. Maybe that isn't that good. I don't really know. I've also like stopped every 3 pages and like looked around in sadness. So yeah, that's where we are now. I'm gonna go back to reading. I'm gonna make my dinner, which is currently being made, and I'm gonna charge my camera so that next time, this is literally blurry the whole time. Why? He's too dead to recognize. Anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna get back to reading. Currently 4 p.m., almost 4:30. I'm determined to finish this within the next few days because I need to know how all this is going down. Freaking Unseelie King. Also, I want to know what Kieran saw when they pushed him into, what is it, the reflection pool? Pool of reflection? The hollow place? Do you know what I'm talking about? If you don't, you ought not to be watching this video. But yeah, I hope that they talk about that because I want to know. Anyway, I gotta go. My camera's dying. Okay, back to reading. Goodbye. Okay, quick update before I settle in to bed. So after the last update, I made dinner. I ate dinner and I read while I was eating dinner. And I read for a long time. And now I'm on page 300, I believe. 300 and something. Yeah, so a little bit less, like about 120 or so pages, probably 140 pages left until like the halfway mark, and I think that's really a decent amount of reading done for today. I read it in one day, not the whole book. I read a bunch in one day, 300 and something, and I plan on reading more now. I just wanted to go ahead and give this update because I'm going to be in bed, and by the time I close the book, my eyes are going to be so heavy. But next update won't be till tomorrow. But anyway, so yeah, shit's going crazy, you know? Kieran is back with Mark and Christina. That's fun. Kieran and Christina kissed, and Mark saw, and he wasn't angry, or maybe he was. I don't really know. A lot of things are happening now. Emma and Julian went to the Seelie Queen, and then the Seelie Queen betrayed them, and that was insane. Oh, the Downroader Registry was passed, which sounds sounds pretty familiar to me, but, yeah, and that's crazy, but Helen and Aline are doing, like, their best to... I am simply living. If you could see me reading it, which I could probably do that. But if you could see me reading it, you would see me pause like every 3 pages just to like soak in all of this new information, and it's like crazy. Oh, the Seelie Queen's son Ash is being held by the Unseelie King, and I think he was in Lord of Shadows for like 2 seconds, so that's really exciting that we finally get to see him and see what the heck. Oh, he's what's causing the blight in Fairyland. I don't know if that's what it's called, but that's what I'm going to call it. Literally, I am shaken. I don't know how Cassandra Clare does this, where she writes in such a way that I care about all of these stories, and I see all of the things, but yet I don't see all of the things at the same time. I don't know if that made any sense. Needless to say, I'm having a grand old time. Let me see exactly what page I'm on. Maybe then I can sit a little less straight. Oh, much better. Well, almost. Here she is. I'm on page 316. Crazy stuff is going on. Frickin' Julian doesn't have feelings anymore. Just zero. Completely. And that's insane. Like... I just want Mark, Christina, and Kieran to all be together. All 3 of them together. No choosing sides. No, like, I've determined that I'm not going to be happy with anything that happens unless all 3 of them are together. That's just how it has to be, you know? I'm just not going to be happy without them together. If they don't end up together, I'm going to be really upset. Oh, freaking Kit and Ty. So Ty, as we know, is trying to bring Livy back from the dead, which, like, clearly not a good idea. But Kit knows it's not a good idea, and yet he still goes along with it, you know? And poor Drew, poor Drew. But the last thing that happened with that was Drew ended up helping them trick, what's his name? The leader of the Shadow Market guy, so this other lady could take it over, I guess. I'm not entirely certain how it all fits together, but I will figure that out. But let's just say I am having a lot of feelings that I'm having a hard time processing. If you ask my roommate, I literally like talk to the book while I'm reading it. I'm just like, what is that? Wait. And it's, I'm so happy that I'm finally reading this book. I just realized a little while ago that I read the last book a year and a half ago. And yet I don't remember every detail clearly, but I remember a lot, and it's crazy. Ugh. I'm so excited to be reading this book. I've made a decent chunk of progress, but I have so much more to go that it's like I've read nothing almost. These books are so long, and I love them for that and the thing is, I'm probably going to get halfway tonight, which means I could finish it either tomorrow or the next day. A solid weekend of reading, if I do say so myself. Oh, I did take a break a little while ago to watch How to Get Away with Murder with my roommate. By the way, if you haven't seen it, amazing. You totally should. But now it's time to go to bed because I have church in the morning, but I'm gonna read until I fall asleep, and it's gonna be grand. Also, this freaking book, how cool, has pictures in it. I'm trying not to look at the pictures of the parts I haven't read because I don't want to be spoiled, but it's so cool. It has pictures in it and they look so good. Wait, here's another one. That's Mark and Christina. Look at them living life. I had no idea that Mark had blonde hair. Maybe he doesn't. I don't really know. That picture says he does. And I will let you know what I think of other things as we continue. But this will be my last update of the night. I'll let you know in the morning where I get to in the book. And yeah, I'm super excited. Whatever. Okay, so last night I told you that I was on page 300 or so. And I did read last night after that update, and I read until I literally couldn't keep my eyes open anymore. And I read all the way to part 2, which is 386 technically was the last page I read. But yeah, I'm super excited because a lot has gone down. Basically, Emma and Julian were in the Unseelie King's tower, and then they found Jason Clary when they got thrown into prison, and they've been there for a while. They were trying to get Ash the freaking weapon. Sebastian Morgenstern's son. I don't think I mentioned that last time, and I think when I laid down to read, I was like, wait, I completely forgot this very major part that happened. I didn't forget, I just didn't remember while I was talking about it. But Sebastian Morgenstern's son is the one causing the blight. The Unseelie King is trying to get the Black Volume of the Dead from Annabelle and or the Seelie Queen, because they both have, Annabelle has the original and the Seelie Queen has a copy, so that he can make Ash more powerful to make the blight worse, I think. That's what I am gathering. But freaking Ash is Sebastian Morgenstern's son, looks just like Clary. Born to be... I'm literally shaken by all of that information, but yeah, anyway. The last thing that happened with Emma and Julian is they were broken out of prison with Jason Clary by Christina and... I don't know how to say his name. The Prince whatever, Kieran's brother, and then they were taken to the throne room pretending to be his prisoners so that they could save Mark and Kieran. And it worked, right? They saved him and they killed the Unseelie King. He's just dead. So that means, I think they crowned, they crowned that loser because the Seelie Queen took the prince who starts with an A. They crowned Odan or whatever. The king, the Unseelie King, so that freaking sucks. But the last we hear from Emma and Julian is they're trying to escape, and all of their friends escape with the little artifact, or the artifice or whatever that Christina has, the heirloom, and they just disappear, and freaking Emma and Julian run into the portal to this disaster land, and that's where I am now. Part 2 is called Thule. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but that's the disaster land that I'm speaking of. I'm a little shaken, but it's okay. But anyway, I'm literally shaken by it. I am getting some flashbacks to the last time. I don't remember. I think it was in City of Heavenly Fire, probably. Book's freaking huge. Where Jason Clary went into this demon world. Edom? was it? I don't know. I've been hearing about Edom, but it was destroyed by them. Are Emma and Julian gonna become the next Jason Clary? That's cool, I guess, but oh my gosh, I'm so excited, honestly. So I'm a little less than halfway. I'm on 389-ish, 389, and about 440 is the halfway. So I'm this far from halfway, from exactly page number halfway. So I'm pretty excited. I'm gonna read today, but I'm also planning on writing today because I'm trying to finish my book by the end of this month, you know? And I've been keeping up with my vlog. It'll be out at the end of this month. I think next week is when it comes out. Oh my gosh. Because I'm almost done with this. Honestly, I read almost half of it last night. So if I can finish this by tomorrow. Even if I don't read as much today as I did yesterday, I can finish it by tomorrow. And then just focus on writing. Because I also have to outline my next book, because that one actually has a deadline, and I just want to finish this one before I get started on that one. But I need to do all of that. I have lots to do this break. I've only read 2 chapters since the last update, but I'm freaking shaken. Okay, so they're in Thule, or whatever, however you say it. And these last 2 chapters, usually, as you know, the chapters switch back and forth between perspectives. It's literally all Emma and Julian, just switching back between those 2, which, cool, love that. But that means I have no freaking idea what's going on in the other world, so that sucks. But I am literally, oh my gosh, I cannot believe that Livy is alive in Thule. Everyone else is dead. Emma and Julian, the other Emma and Julian, other Emma, other Julian, are in Darken. Freaking Sebastian Morgenstern is back. What the heck? And Tessa, I cannot even formulate sentences, honestly. Yeah, I'm on chapter 20 now. I'm on page 458 or 459, whatever, around there. It's crazy. What? I can't even, and their parabatai bond doesn't work in this place, so Emma and Julian are like, and also Julian got all his feelings back, all his emotions, finally, and then Emma was being a bitch about it, but whatever. I'm about halfway now through the book, and I can't even describe to you the feelings that I have. I don't know where this is well, I do. I know what's happening. So now Emma and Julian have promised Tessa, the last warlock in Thule, to kill Sebastian. And literally, I can't believe Sebastian was already killed, but now he's back. But anyway, so they were just told by some freaky lizard demon that Sebastian wants to talk to them, but I think the freaky demon thinks that they're someone that they're not, so that's exciting. It's crazy to think that even though I've only read 2 chapters, I've already read so many pages, but yeah, usually I read several chapters, more than 2, before I update again, just because pausing to update is like a lot, but I didn't want to forget this feeling that I'm having right now before everything goes down. So I'm not certain if Sebastian, when they meet him now, is going to recognize them as the Undarkened or as the imposters that they are. But oh my gosh, how freaking cool is this book? I want to write a book that makes people feel the way that this book makes me feel. So Cassandra Clare, what I'm saying is I want to be you. Please watch my videos. But also, you don't have to. I totally get it. But anyway, yeah. So it's so exciting. So I'm going to get back to reading now, but I just wanted to update you of all my emotions that I'm feeling right now with this. What time is it? 4:30. I think I'm going to eat soon. Anyway, yeah, I'm definitely going to read a whole bunch more because I can't put it down except for this one moment. Anyway, I'm going to go. I got to read. Alright, so I think I've read 2 more chapters. They just jumped through the portal again and left Thule. I feel like that was the end of the book, but there's literally still so much left. Like a ridiculous amount left. Like I'm on page 500 and there are 880 pages. So, am I on page 508? My bad. But that was a ride. I enjoyed that immensely. So, they killed Sebastian again. They gave the mortal cup back to the other world, Livy. They took the mortal sword. That was a lot. And I might need to take a break. So I think I'm going to take a break from reading just for a little while, just like a few minutes. Eat some dinner and then come back. So I'm on chapter 22, page 509, and yeah, life's good. It's going well. But I literally almost cried reading the end of this past chapter. But we're nowhere near the end of the book now, are we? No. So how much more can Cassandra Clare rip my heart out? I don't really know. But I'm looking forward to seeing what happens with Otherworld, of course, just like in general, but with like Emma and Julian, Christina, Mark, and Kieran. Finally we get back to them because they've been gone a long time, or at least for me. I want to see where they end up back in their world, if that makes sense. Like, because time passes differently in the two different worlds, so I want to see how long they were gone. I have a feeling it really wasn't that long, but I don't know. We'll see. I am incredibly shaken. I want to see if Julian still, like, is under Magnus's spell when they get back. I want to see if they're all okay. What's going on there? I want to see Jason Clary, because freaking Clary was dead in the other world, so I just need her just back for a minute. I need a lot, but like I said, I'm gonna take a break because I need a break. But yeah, that's where I am, page 509 of 880. I'll let you know what happens next. I'm having a rough time. I really hope that dishwasher doesn't ruin this because it's ruining my vibe, but it's fine. I'm having a rough time with this book. I've only read 50 pages since the last update. I did stop and eat. I actually stopped for a decent amount of time. But now I've read 50 more pages and I am... Okay, so they're back in the place. They were literally gone for a few minutes. Just like I thought. That was my theory. I thought they would only be gone for like not that long. They're back and better than ever, I guess, except Julian freaking can't feel things anymore. So the spell still works in this place. Sorry. There's still parabatai. You are disastrously annoying. And now, Jason and Clary were supposed to go to Lake Lynn, which is the mortal mirror? I don't really know. It's the lake where all the things happen. That water can cure the blight and also cure the warlock, so they were supposed to go there. But then just now, literally just now, Emma and Christina, as they were talking about, Mark and Kieran trying to figure all that out kinda, but not doing a very good job. They go in and freaking Jason and Clary are still there and they're like, "Excuse me, what the heck?" And they're like, "According to this newspaper, Clary and I are dead," said Jace. This is insane. Insane. Politics, am I right? Yeah, I know I haven't read much, but I needed to regroup for just a moment. But yeah, so I'm about to keep reading. I don't know how far I'm gonna read tonight because I still want to write, and it's already 7:30 or almost 7:30, and I do want to write a little bit tonight. Maybe I'll take a pause after like the next few, like 1 or 2 more chapters. I'll take a pause. I'll go write, and then I'll let you know from there. But anyway, I just needed to regroup for a second. And sometimes my regrouping is just me like, it's me sitting here reading, reading, and then all of a sudden I go like this, and I just stare at the wall for a few seconds, and that's how I regroup. But this time, I just needed to talk about it. So here you are, having to listen to me. Anyway, I'm on page 551 exactly. And I guess that means I only read 40 pages, but still, Yeah, I'm really excited to see where the heck this goes because I literally have no idea. Because Annabelle's dead. Did I mention that earlier? Yeah, freaking Annabelle is dead. The other Sebastian is dead. Not that that matters. They have a mortal sword. There's just a lot going on, you know? So, we'll see. Anyway, okay. Well, I'm gonna read now. Maybe I'll get to page 600. I'm trying not to look at the words when I flip through. But it's very hard, so I try not to flip through. Anyway, I'm just rambling now because I'm shaken. But I gotta go, okay? So, talk to you soon. Okay. It's been a little while, but it's only been 3 pages because I took a break to watch some YouTube videos, but then I started reading again. Turns out I was close to the end of the chapter. I just didn't know that. But anyway, I just finished chapter 23. And I'm a little bit confused. Okay, so Annabelle killed Libby at the end of the last book. Annabelle ran away. Annabelle has been with the Unseelie King, who is dead now, and now the Unseelie King is a different person. It's his son, Oban or whatever, Oban, I don't know how to say his name. And she's been with Ash. And then in Thule, Julian killed Annabelle, right? That happened, right? I didn't make that up. But anyway, it says right here, "What do you think?" said Horace with pride, as if he himself had put together the army. "Spectacular, isn't it, Annabelle?" The woman with the long, dark brown hair sitting silently in the corner of the room nodded calmly. She wore clothes that matched the ones she had worn that bloody day in the council hall. Zara had dredged up near exact copies, but it was Manuel who had first thought of deploying them, as if they themselves were weapons. Okay. We'll continue for another paragraph. There were few things stronger than fear. Since the council meeting, the Shadowhunters had been terrified of Annabel Blackthorne. If she appeared before them, they would cower behind Horace. His ability to protect them would be all they cared about. And when it came to Julian Blackthorne and the rest of his irritating family, there would be more than just fear. There would be rage, hatred, all emotions the cohort could exploit. Horace gave a nervous laugh and turned back to studying the mirror. Hidden by the lengthening shadows, Manuel grinned savagely. Absolutely nobody was prepared for what was coming, just the way he liked it. All right, listen. So, it's clear to me, I think, that this woman is not actually Annabelle, because Annabelle is dead, because Julian killed her in Thule. And that's where the real Annabelle was. It wasn't even a pretend Annabelle. So who is this woman? And why was Horace nervous? Did he think it was actually her? What, is it actually her? It does. Technically, there's something in my eye. Technically, the narration doesn't say that it was Annabelle Blackthorne. It just said that Horace called her that, and it says the woman with the long dark brown hair. She wore clothes that matched the ones she had worn on that. So is it her? Well, anyway, literally 3 pages later, my mind was shaken. I don't know why I needed to take, I guess it was more than 3 pages. I don't know why I needed to take a break after the other one when this was coming. Not like I knew, but alright, I'm going to continue now. But I just wanted to let you know that I'm very confused. Okay, so I just got to part 3 on page 660 or so, which is about 3/4 of the way done. So I still have 1/4 of the book left to go, I believe. And there's a lot going on in my head. Reading is so meta, isn't it? Like, that's a weird sentence, isn't it? I have read 660 pages in the last 2 days thus far. I'm gonna read a little bit more today, probably. Wait, what time is it? Cannot see that. Oh my gosh, it's almost 11. I might not read anymore, actually. No, I'm gonna read more. I have to. Well, anyway, reading is crazy because, like, there are just these little squiggles on a piece of paper, and I'm looking at them, and there's this whole story playing out in my head, and that's just crazy to me. But anyway, yeah, I've had a couple of those meta moments today, just thinking about how our brains are crazy. But anyway, back to this. So, I think Annabelle's still alive. Not that I freaking know how. Yeah, I have no idea. And also, I'm 85% sure Ash definitely fits into this somehow, even though he hasn't been mentioned or, like, yeah, he hasn't been mentioned basically since they got back from the other world, Thule or whatever. Still don't know how Annabelle's alive. I keep wondering, like, literally how Julian has his emotions back because Magnus is better. All the warlocks are better because they got the water from the lake and they figured it all out and stuff. So that's good. And Magnus took the spell off Julian, so that's good. And then the thing that happened just now is that Emma sees, like, black spider webs growing on her arm. The Parabatai curse is coming for him, you know. Ah, man. This is a lot. Okay, so they just had a war council meeting, Julian did, with all of his allies and stuff. And they're gonna go and try to stop the cohort, hopefully without battle, but they're prepared for battle if need be. But see, the thing is, one freaking man went who wasn't him. It was Annabelle pretending to be him. Or maybe it was whoever the heck is pretending to be Annabelle pretending to be him. I'm very confused about that. I don't know how she survived, and I'd like to figure it out. I wish I didn't know that she was alive, because that's all I think about. But it's fine. Mark and Christina and Kieran, oh my gosh. I don't know if I've already said this in this vlog, but I said that I wouldn't be happy if any of them ended up together, like, without the third. So, like, if Mark and Christina got together, if Mark and Kieran got together, if Christina and Kieran got together, I would not be happy like that. I would only be happy with them as, like, this threesome that is just amazing. And I got, like, a moment of that, and I really appreciate Cassandra Clare for doing that for me. Yeah, just for me. She knew I needed it. They all three acknowledged that they all love each other, but now, of course, it's an issue with Kieran possibly having to be the Unseelie King. Crazy. So, what else am I missing? Okay, I think I forgot to mention this last time, but Ty and Kit, mostly Ty, because Ty's crazy, have been trying to bring Livy back from the dead, and they've been collecting things with the help of Ragnar Shade. Except he was only pretending to help them so that they wouldn't hurt themselves, and Kit was only helping Ty because he didn't want Ty to do it by himself and, like, get hurt. So, like, it's really just Ty. Like, you know, they collected all the stuff, and Kit was just like, But then they went to Shade, and Shade stopped them, and I think that Ty is, like, good now, that he is fine, but hard to tell, you know? So, we'll see. I have a fourth of the book left. Lots can happen still. Oh, I think it's so nice that they named, like, their resistance called Livia's Watch. How freaking cute is that? So sad. Jace and Clary are alive, clearly, even though the cohort announced that they were dead. So, but because of that rude traitor that came to the resistance meeting, Annabelle, aka whoever the heck she is now telling the Inquisitor and Manuel and Zara and all of those losers that they're alive still. So it just sucks. Hopefully, I mean, I know it's going to end fine in a way that I am satisfied with no matter what ends up happening, because all these books end up fine. No matter if I'm upset about it or not, I enjoy the ending, you know? So I'm not worried about not liking it. I'm just worried about all of them. I don't know how she does it. Cassandra Clare, I mean, she makes me care about all of these people so deeply. And I don't have room in my heart for all of this. But here we are. That peephole on the door looks creepy AF. Also, I've been in the same outfit for, like, most of this video, so I'm really sorry about that. Yeah, I plan on finishing this book tomorrow. I'm gonna go. I'm in the heat of battle right now in this book. I'm on page 720, so I have, I think, exactly 100 pages to the end of the book. Shaken, but I needed to pause here while we were 100 pages from the end, because that's usually when things start happening, and things indeed are happening. Yeah, so about 100 pages from the end, heat of battle, lives have been lost, not very many yet, but I have a feeling. I just wanted to check in, let you guys know. I don't know about this. What time is it? I literally can't see that. Oh my god, it's midnight. I should go to bed. Here's what we'll do. I'm gonna finish this chapter, which isn't that far away. Then I'm gonna shower. But anyway, yeah, about 100 pages from the end. Needed you guys to know. A lot is happening. I don't even remember what I talked about last update, but even though we were worried that the cohort already knew, we meaning me, by the way, it's fine because Julian is so freaking smart. Oh my gosh, but before we do that, let's talk about how Emma freaking went to the Silent City and then almost destroyed the parabatai bond between everyone. All the parabatai bonds ever. She almost did it. And then Julian showed up and convinced her not to, just like hold out one more day, but like, oh my gosh. She almost did that. And he literally said to her, I did not think it would be you here. I thought it would be me, but now you're here. Boy, same. I never thought Emma would do that because why would she think that would be okay? I'm shaken. I'm going to finish this chapter now and then I'm going to go. Probably it'll be the end for tonight. But yeah. I'm freaking mind blown. Mind blown. I can't find the button. I'm back again. I lied, by the way. I said I would. Two things I lied about. One, I said I was 100 pages from the end. That was a freaking lie. I was 150 pages from the end. Now I'm about 120 something pages from the end. I also lied that I was going to finish the chapter and then go shower and go to bed. I've already finished that chapter and read another one, so good for me too. I just needed to say that Zara just now, I just finished chapter 31. Zara just now stabbed Emma in the back and then stabbed her in the chest. Also, freaking Annabelle showed up. But something's wrong. Emma said it right before she was stabbed, but I always knew. She said, what? Annabelle said, you thought you could kill me? I'm made of other stuff. And I'm like, what do you mean other stuff? What do you mean? Anyway, so I'm a little upset, but I'm gonna keep going. I'm not gonna lie to you this time. I'm clearly gonna keep going. Honestly, might finish the book at an unreasonable hour tonight, because it's already 1 a.m. I think. Ooh, 10 till 1. Just one more, you know? Just one more. And then after that one, probably another, but let's see. If I read one more chapter, I'll be stopping at exactly 100 pages to the end. This time for real. I know. I can't believe I said that earlier. I truly thought that page 720 was 100 pages from the end of an 880 page book, but it clearly isn't. Anyway, I'm not very good at math. That's why I'm an English major. I'll be back. I'm gonna read another. Okay. Yes, we're still on the same couch. I know. Ridiculous, right? It has become clear to me, as I'm sure it has been clear to you this entire time, that I'm definitely finishing this book tonight. I'm on page 835. There are 880 pages. I literally have one chapter left. I just wanted to pause and, like, reflect just really quick before we get into this last chapter. I don't even know where to start. Let's talk about Ty and Kit really quick. So Ty wanted to raise Livy from the dead, right? And he gathered all the things and he tried, you know? It didn't work good, but he did end up tying her ghost to him, so that's not good. And there's not much left of the book to explore that, so I don't think that's gonna happen. But it's okay. Maybe it's just not a big deal. Who knows? And then Kit is incredibly mad at Ty because Ty basically said that he didn't care about Kit at all, and honestly that would hurt my feelings too, so I get it. And now Kit it has been revealed that he is the first heir, a descendant of the first heir and the lost Herondale, all in one. Alright, he's going to live with Tessa and Jem and their new baby to be safe from, like, the fairies and all the people who want to probably kill him. So that's fun and sad. He didn't want to say goodbye to Ty because they're fighting. Now Ty is sad. Everyone's sad. Drew is the best. I love her. I wish that more people paid more attention to her. Maybe they will. Who knows? Mark, Christina, and Kieran. Okay, so Kieran during the battle became the king of the Unseelie king, the king of the Unseelie lands. So that's freaking cool. Except now he had to leave and go to Fairy, and he said that Mark and Christina shouldn't come. And now they're all broken up, and it's very sad. But Mark and Christina are still together, but Karen is so far away from all of them, and I'm sad. I remember I said I would not be happy if the three of them were not together. I can say I'm not happy that they're not together, but I am happy with the way it was handled, because I would have been really mad if there was like a choose me type of thing, which would have been unbelievable considering the way it's been set up, like the entire trilogy. So I'm glad of the way it was handled, and I hope that they figure it out in some other way. Oh, wait, don't they have a plan to do that? They had a plan to do that. They haven't done it yet, as far as I know. Or maybe they did it. I don't really know. They had a plan. Okay, there's a plan. It's good. Yeah. I've taken in a lot of information today, so I don't really know what exactly. I guess that just leaves us Emma and Julian. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we already discussed Emma almost destroyed the parabatai bond for everyone, and then Julian stopped her. I think I already talked about that. And oh, I just told you, Zara stabbed her in the back and in the chest, and she was dying. Julian runs up to her, and I'm just shaken, honestly. Julian runs up to her and is like holding her and tries to heal her with the, I don't know how to say it, the healing rune or whatever. Not rune, which obviously doesn't work. But then the parabatai curse gets them, and they turn into true Nephilim, which are giants. Giants that are like heavenly beings. And honestly, I did not know how they were going to come back from that. I was like, they're going to either be burned up by the heavenly fire, or they're going to destroy everything. Those are the two options. Like, that's it. I truly had no idea how they were going to get out of that. But I think it's so nice that they were brought back down to earth, basically, by the love of their family. Like, that was really nice. And when they woke up, they're not parabatai anymore, so they don't have to worry about that. And that's so nice that they get to be together. What a happy ending, you know? Alright, now for the political stuff. So, right now, we're at the council hall, I believe. They were sentencing the cohort, kind of. The cohort's kind of standing there. Then they all voted on a new consul. So, Alec Lightwood is the new consul, so that's cool. And then the cohorts all whipped out some knives and started threatening to kill themselves, which was crazy. And now, basically, they're taking control of Idris and sending everyone else out. And Alec, the new consul, was like, sure thing, man. And like, now everybody's leaving. Sorry, my hand is shaking. So, I guess there is no more Idris for us for a while at least, because the cohort has control of it. Especially the city, which I always call Alkanate, but that's not what it is. It's just how I read it every time. Yeah, so they're just leaving. And now there's only one chapter left until the end of this book. And that's crazy. And I kind of want to like stop and finish it tomorrow. But I should just go ahead and read it, honestly, because it's already almost 3 in the morning. I'm probably going to finish it by 3 if I just keep going now. This 880 pages of my life has been wild, and I'm having a great time. So, yeah. By the way, the plan is when I'm done, I'm going to watch some book talks online, gather my thoughts and opinions, and do like a wrap-up where I look way better than this, where I'm not wearing my pajamas. We'll see though, but that's the plan. There's a new book coming out soon, and I think it's another Shadowhunters novel called Chains of Gold, and I'm pretty shaken. Like, how are there more? How? What else are we... Well, I know there are a lot of things that we could go with. We could talk about freaking Kit. We could talk about the baby of Tessa and Jem. We could follow that for years, probably. Also, this whole civil war, if that doesn't get wrapped up in this last chapter, which I doubt it will, we could follow that for years. And that's exciting. Oh my gosh, crazy. Okay, anyway. I'm gonna go finish this and then give me my last little tidbit thoughts and then a wrap up. And that should be it for this video, so. Okay. Last one, I swear. It is 3:40. I was doing fine, okay? The last chapter, so good. Magnus and Alec got married. How freaking cute, am I right? Emma and Julian are happy. Karen, Mark, and Christina worked out. Like, they have this cute cottage now. Of course, they figured it out, you know? Kit's still mad at Ty, but Ty's okay, I think. Ty's gonna go to the Skullmace, or however you say it. All is well, you know? So good. And then, the epilogue. The epilogue was from the Seelie Queen's point of view. And then Jace Harrendale goes in. Except it's not Jace Harrendale. Well, it is. But the one from frickin' Thule. With Ash. And he tells the Queen, in exchange for Ash, he wants Clary Fairchild. And that's how it ends. I am honestly shaken. I don't know if I have to read this bonus story to know things, or if it's just a bonus story like it says. I'm gonna read it anyway, but you know. I need to take some time to regroup, gather my thoughts, sleep on it, watch some book talks, and see what we can do about the end of this video. I'll be back to let you know what I think, but for now, I just need a minute. Okay. Hello. It is a few days later, I think just one basically. I finished Queen of Air and Darkness, as you saw. I don't want to talk a whole lot here because I've already basically talked all about it. Like all of my thoughts are out in the world, so I don't want to waste any more time here at the end, but I just wanted to say that I thought this was wonderful, as you know. 5 out of 5 stars on Goodreads, I do believe. I read this book in 2 days. It's 880 pages and I read it in 2 days. And I think that's incredible, because if it captured my attention for so long that I literally couldn't put it down, I think that it did a pretty bang up job, you know? A pretty bang up job. One thing that I know that I forgot to mention while I was just talking in between was that, remember when we thought Annabelle was back? She wasn't. It was a demon pretending to be Annabelle. I think that's what I understood from that. Yeah, other than that, I've said all that I need to say. I think it's really awesome that Cassandra Clare can create so many worlds, or one world, but so many characters in that same world that I just care about so much. I'm speechless, honestly. I don't know what else to say about it. I am incredibly happy with the way it ended, and I'm incredibly happy. So good. Okay, so anyway, yeah, I don't have anything more to say. That was Queen of Air and Darkness read-along vlog, and it was wonderful. I had a great time, and I hope you did too. I think that's all that I have for you, I guess. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe so you can join my family. Hit the little bell to get notified whenever I post a video so you won't miss it. And that's it. So have a great morning, and if I don't see you later, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.